Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing fantastically well. It's Connor here. It's a late night upload, and it's because something has caught my eye. Listen, there's not been much going on in the Leeds United sphere. I've been trying to keep you guys updated with anything that I hear and anything that is on the online spectrum. But something has come to my attention today, which I find absolutely fascinating, and I'm really, really interested to hear your guys' overall thoughts on it. Chelsea, it looks like, are interested in acquiring Victor Orta's services. Yes, absolutely nuts. Something which I did not expect. What I will preface this with saying, however, is this guy's been approached before by Roma. He's been approached before by Atalanta. Allegedly, they made an approach for him as well. And Fiorentina, whilst he's been at Leeds United, the Italian threesome, if you will, all very interested in acquiring our head of recruitment's services. So, he is a man in demand. He's got an excellent pedigree, an excellent reputation across Europe, and it's showing now, isn't it? Now, there is a report flying around this morning that apparently Chelsea are considering Victor Orta approach, and I know Todd Bowley is going round at the minute and is almost throwing money here, there, and everywhere. But some of it you could deem as very, very smart. The acquisition of Graham Potter, I think, is a real exemplary appointment. I think he's a fantastic manager who will go on to great things. However, apparently there was a director of football, or there is a director of football at Red Bull Salzburg called Freund. You guys will tell me in the comment section below. Apparently, he has rejected the approach, or Red Bull have rejected the approach of Chelsea for his services. And according to a report from The Telegraph, you guys know with regards to The Telegraph, I always deem it as very, very good. They normally get a lot on the money. According to a report from The Telegraph, Orta is one figure who has been discussed behind the scenes at Stamford Bridge. It is, however, not clear whether they will make an attempt to speak to the Spaniard about the approach. Now, it's funny, isn't it, with Victor Orta? We've spoken about it many times on the debrief. Me and Brownie we've done a whole segment, a whole video on his time at Leeds United. Very, very mixed. However, what Victor has done is brought through some absolute diamonds when it comes to recruitment. There has been a mixed bag, 100%. You look at that first season, it was an abomination. But I thought it was an abomination because you were essentially getting mud, throwing it at a wall and seeing if some of it stuck. He was given restraints within the budget at Leeds United, and he was told, go out there and see what you can find. We saw some absolute shockers of signings coming in, J. Roy Grott and others, Pavel Shabicki and others on top of that. However, when you are in the constraints of a budget and the owner of the football club isn't giving you more money to be able to do what you are capable of doing, because and Andrea Radrizzani was doing what he was trying to do at Leeds United in terms of building the foundation of the club. What you meant to do as the director of recruitment and the head of recruitment. However, there have been some unbelievable signings from Victor Orta, some fantastic acquisitions when you look at players like Ilan Meslier for 5 million, Pascal Strout, what was that, for free? You look at Rafinha for 18 million. There have been some absolutely fantastic acquisitions. Joe Gelhardt picked him up for less than $1 million. And a real focus on the youth products at Leeds United, which I think going forward is really going to help the club. But there has been some bad ones in there, and we know that, and we don't need to go over the bad ones really, because we don't want to make this overly negative. But I find this fascinating that Chelsea are looking at him, and there have been odd reports before, as I mentioned, that other clubs have looked at him, but the decision will be fascinating to see, if Leeds would allow the approach. Obviously, because the club will have to accept the approach as well. But I do think he's done a lot of good work, but I think he's done a lot of poor work as well. And there's no argument that there's been a lot of criticism. And I think much of the fans' frustration was sort of directed at the club's hierarchy. And yes, you can throw Victor Orta in there, but Victor Orta's job is to go and recruit players. That is his job. That's his position. So he needs to have the funds available to go and do so. So if he's not given the funds to be able to go out and do his work and be able to get some fantastic young acquisitions, or just proven acquisitions, I should say, then it's always going to be difficult for him. But there is an argument that he's done a fantastic job at Ellen Road. And, even when you just get 1, 2, 3 gold mines in terms of players, in your time at a club, even if it has been 3, 4, 5 years, and you're able to get really good value for them. You look at Gelhardt, we're going to be getting unbelievable value for him at some point. Elan Melier, arguably next season, we're going to get unbelievable value. Rafinha, I don't think we've got unbelievable value, but, we still got a good market value for him. And he's going to be, one of the top 15 wingers in the, Victor Orta doesn't essentially turn round and say, yeah, we'll accept that fee. Victor Orta identifies, brings him in, that player develops under our system, which was Marcelo Bielsa at the time, develop under that, then we sell him on. It's not up to Victor Orta how much we sell him on for. So that's what people have got to take into consideration. But really interested to know what you guys think on this one. Has he done a good job? Has he done a bad job? Would you miss Victor Orta if he was to go to Chelsea? Obviously, a rival in terms of historical terms, not in terms of league position, but absolutely fascinating. If Chelsea were able to get this done. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, everybody. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Head over to the Patreon for some bonus content, and I'll see you in a bit.